Hello and welcome to Chef's Guide. Today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect, very straightforward, basic white sauce. What you're going to start off with is a little bit of butter. You have to work on the basis of equal parts of butter to flour. Now melt the butter, but make sure that you don't burn it. This is going to be a white sauce, and the basic ingredients is butter, flour and milk. Now the little secret tip when you come to making a white sauce is try not to get those lumps. I hear you crying. You always get lumps in yours, don't you? You always have to pass it through a sieve. If you do this technique, you won't have to. What you need to do is take your milk and just warm it through. There's no need to bring it to the boil. Warming is the actual secret. Straightforward enough. To give flavour to your milk in this basic sauce, I'm going to add something called an onion clouty. 1 onion, or quarter of an onion in this case, a bay leaf and 3 cloves. And place that into your milk and just let that simmer so it can give some flavour to your milk. Now the butter, just hear it starting to bubble a little bit. Take it off of heat, it means it's getting too hot. Just whirl that around. It's the salts in the butter that will start to burn and blacken, so you have to be careful of that. Once you get to this stage, you can add equal quantities of flour. A little bit more in. And once it's out, if you use 1 ounce of butter, 1 ounce of flour will be suffice. Now work the flour in with your butter and you'll start to make a paste. This is what you need to be looking at. This is within seconds of the flour hitting the pan. Make sure it doesn't burn at this particular point. Just keep stirring and start to cook out. This thing called cooking out the flour basically means cooking without colour for 1 to 2 minutes only, so you take away the grittiness from the basic sauce. Now keep stirring that. I'll rush the process a little bit just to take you through this technique. Then all you need to do is turn the pan off of heat. Take your warm milk, you'll hear a sizzle in this instance, and pour in a ladle of milk. Make sure that the steam doesn't get you. It needs to be cooled off slightly, a little bit more than that. Now this roux, as it is called, is now starting to absorb that warm milk and will start to make an even thicker lump. It'll start to look like wallpaper paste, basically. Clarty. That's what you actually want. You can add another ladle of milk and just keep stirring this bit by bit. I'll put some more heat under this. There we go. And just bring it back to the simmer. You keep adding milk a little at a time, just until you've got the consistency that coats the back of the spoon. That's when you know it's right. There. Just about all the necessary milk added. Now let's just give it the spoon test. Place the spoon in, and look at that. You just want that dribble. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Coats the back of the spoon, no lumps. But if you do get lumps, use the old faithful, use a sieve.